In the heart of 16th century Hungary, amidst opulent castles and whispered secrets, a woman's name became synonymous with horror. Erzsébet Báthory, a noblewoman, a beauty, and perhaps the most infamous female figure in history. But what lies beneath the surface of her dark legacy? Born in 1560 into a powerful family, Erzsébet was a woman of privilege. Her lineage boasted connections to kings and queens. Yet, this noble upbringing would lead her down a path shadowed by ambition and obsession. At the age of 15, she married Ferenc Nadasdy, a war hero whose exploits on the battlefield only added to her allure. Together they ruled their estate with an iron fist, but it was after Nadashdy's departure to war and subsequent death that Erzsébet's life took a sinister turn. Rumours began to swirl, a chilling tale of young maidens disappearing from nearby villages. Whispers spoke of Erzsébet bathing in the blood of the innocent, seeking eternal youth and beauty. But were these stories mere fabrications by her political enemies, born from jealousy and fear? The accusations against Erzsébet Báthory mounted, with over 300 witness statements collected. Initially, it was peasant girls who disappeared without a trace, but soon the daughters of lesser nobles began to vanish as well. Reports began to surface of tortured bodies, some buried in marked graves, others discarded in unmarked locations. These horrifying tales would ignite investigations that would forever stain her legacy. According to the rumours, behind the high walls of Choctich Castle, the scenes were like something from a nightmare. Witnesses claimed that young women were brought to Erzsébet's chambers, never to leave. Apparently, their screams echoed down the stone corridors as they endured unimaginable pain, all in the name of preserving the Countess' beauty. Stories of her methods of torture spread in chilling detail. It was said she used iron claws to rip at her victims' flesh or left them to die from exposure in the freezing cold. Some reports even claimed that she bathed in their blood, believing it would grant her eternal youth. Fact or fiction, these tales fueled her growing legend. A woman of nobility transformed into a monster by her own vanity and cruelty. In 1612, Erzsébet Báthory was arrested, along with 4 of her servants who were accused of being her accomplices. These servants were later executed for their involvement. During the 2 trials that followed, Erzsébet was accused of having tortured and killed up to 650 victims, though these numbers were based on rumours, without concrete evidence to support such claims. Authorities apprehended Báthory, uncovering enough evidence to horrify even the most hardened men. Her punishment was one of silent torment. She was confined to a single room in her castle, its doors and windows bricked up, leaving only a small slot for food. After 4 years of isolation, Erzsébet Báthory was found dead, alone in her cell. She had become both a legend and a cautionary tale, a woman whose insatiable desire for beauty led her down a path of violence and madness. Today we remember Erzsébet Báthory not only as the Blood Countess, but as a complex figure, a woman trapped in a web of intrigue, power, and the darkest aspects of human nature. Join us next time as we explore more enigmatic figures from history, where every shadow holds a story waiting to be told.